Hi guys, Alfie just popped out, so I'm going to take this opportunity to film and create a DIY video because obviously I can't paint with him around. But this backpack is one I got from Primark. It was £9 and I'm going to customise it and turn it into something else. Not everything's came, but the majority of what I need has came, so that's fine. So I'm going to turn this into something else. Can you guess what it is by the colours? But yeah, this will probably come off because it has no resemblance to what it's going to be. I'm really excited to start this. So let's go! So, to make one of these, you will need one of these. A hell of a lot of patience, quite a lot of time because it does take a bit of time. You will need... Oh, this is optional, which I haven't quite added to mine yet, which is going to go on the, just going to go on here. I'm just waiting for a googly eye to make it mic. So this is optional, you don't have to do it. You also need glue if you are going to attach this, which I forgot to bring with me, because I haven't done this bit yet. So I'll include that, show you what I used, and hopefully it works. I'm really hoping this will stick to that with this super glue that I've bought. You will need some acrylic leather paint. I have no idea, so I just went onto eBay and it came within 2 days. I'm glad I went for the larger size of the blue. This is a really nice blue and it turned out quite a good Sulley colour. So this is light blue by Angelus. I think it was like £15 for both bottles. This little one was £5 alone and this one was 10. And then with delivery, I think this is like £15 for these two, but it came within 2 days. This is just a normal bottle. I tipped it onto a sponge and dabbed it on. You also need a sponge. I've tipped mine onto a sponge and dabbed it and rubbed it. But this I didn't realise comes with an applicator brush. Ooh. And this is the violet shade, and they work really well together. Perfect Sulley shade. I do need to go over this, but again, it's not finished yet. I also found that stuffing the backpack really helped to get in the creases. So mine is stuffed with a blanket at the moment because obviously I had it open before. And I just thought you're going to get this all in the lining and it's going to look a mess, so... Oh, I didn't think this through. Mine has a blanket inside. Just realised there's the bit where the zip is still black because I didn't paint over the zip. See, this is why you do these things. So you guys don't have to make the same mistakes I did. I am literally just from scratch an idea that I've had. And yeah. This is like floppy and it sticks forward and it's really bugging me. I'm going to stop rambling now. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that you need. So if you do decide to do it, let me know. I'll love to see pictures. Tag me in them in Instagram. Let me know what you're doing. Please let me know if you do try this and if it worked for you. So yeah, with that, stop rambling and let's get on to the tutorial. And here's the painted piece drying on the line. I'm pretty pleased with myself, I'm not gonna lie. I might touch up the purple bits where the blue's gone over, but like, I'm fairly pleased with myself. This has not been a quick process at all. But yeah, really pleased with myself. And then this, where this white X is where a green bow's gonna go, so it'll be represent Mike. And then I've bought a googly eye, which I'm gonna stick in the middle. So that's what it's gonna look like. I'm not sure whether to make horns. Yeah. This is how my backpack is gonna look. I'm pretty pleased. I just can't wait for it to be here. I bought a JoJo bow because I couldn't be bothered to buy another one, and we sell these at work. So hopefully the glue will stick this to there. I might as well super glue some of this down because it's too, you can see too much of the backing material, and I just want to see the sparkles. Yeah, and I also looks like a Smurf. It's not so bad now. I've washed my hands. So for this DIY project, now this has arrived, the googly eye. I actually got to think it was like £2 for 10. I'm just going to glue it. The glue I've bought is E6000 because I've heard good things about this. So hopefully this will stick because it's not the greatest, because this is raised.